Alright, so I'll do a video as well about Fury and Legendaries. There's not much to say with Fury and Legendaries. I mean, Execute is so weak for Fury, like it always has been. Well, not always, but in the last sort of two, Draenor. I'm trying to remember Pandaria. I can't remember. Oh, yeah, I think Fury was fine Execute-wise in that one as well. But I can't. Oh, Jesus. It frustrates me that having an item like this really only makes it viable for arms. I imagine having this procced during your Juggernaut execute phase for Fury is nice. Gives you a free stack, lets you keep on the pain. Very nice, but apart from that, it's weak. It's just a weak hitting ability. With my gear, I don't think I've ever seen over a 400k main hand execute, which is pretty abysmal. Raging Blow hits harder within a rage, which everyone uses in a rage. It's awesome. But taking that out of the equation, because it's pretty lackluster, I find. The only ones you have for Fury, well, you still have 3 to choose from. Now I can't equip 3, I can only equip 1. I haven't done the research for the 3rd slot. But the obvious one, the Sinar Charger, Sinar. The extra rage is awesome because you just pound them through your rampages after rampage after rampage. It's quite nice. Because every time you rampage, it's an enrage, you get 10 rage. Bloodthirst enrages, 10 rage. It's really nice, steady flow. The cloak is just this general stat increase, which is boring. But, again, fair enough. 5% more damage all the time. Yeah, whatever. And the belt, which is the AoE master, with Wrecking Ball, pretty supreme right there. The other ones are nothing to really talk about much. I wondered, this one here it's not locked to arms, but surely it's only applying for arms. They need to probably reword the tooltips. But yes. So what I've been using a bit, I've been using the helm for the extra rage. My artifact weapon is 866, same as my arms. My Fury and my arms weapons are the same. I've got the Rage of the Valajar and the Odin's Champion, the 2 passives, which are kind of boring, but I mean they're good. The Fury weapon, I've always said, is a nice synergy, and as you go through this, you will see your damage increase considerably just through the talents. Look, you get 15% bigger raging blows, which is just massive. Yeah, the bigger enrage damage, the bigger crit damage when you what's it called up, your battle cry, all that stuff. So it's just really nice. But with the extra rage, you'll see here, it's amazing. So you're just getting big, meaty crit, and the burst is tasty. And when that doesn't crit, you can still use Raging Blow. Rampage, sorry. Now then there's no enrage, so I don't bother using an enrage, I save it. Because I don't like to use a Raging Blow if I'm not enraged. But look at that, 2 Raging Blows, bang bang. It's just amazing, and I'm not enraged, so I don't like to Raging Blow. I am enraged now though, so I'll use it. Cap out enrage, which is a no-no. I'm saving my artifact ability for every battle cry. I feel that's important, and I try and stack it like that and get some burst out of it. And this pass is skewed a bit because I'm Raging Blow without a rage up. Because I'm hitting the target behind me when I use my artifact ability. So that's, I mean, again, this doesn't do as much damage as the Focus Rage Arms build for single target. But you can see, look at the Odin's Fury. 309k ticks of the dot, which is pretty insane. Raging Blows, now for me, my main hands are over 500,000, which is just mighty. This meter is not combining all the rampages in together. I need to update it. On live it is now, but I haven't bothered to update it on the beta. So it's hard to gauge your rampage damage, but rampage will be up here. It'll be second probably. Second or maybe below Raging Blow. It'll be third. But it'll be way up there. Deadly Grace is just a potion. I have it popping out of habit. But yeah, the extra rage is just a ton more rage rampages. Sometimes you can back-to-back rampages because you get, you know, you're at high rage and it's like rampage, Raging Blow, Bloodthirst, and you've already got enough rage to do it again. And if you're in those burst windows, it's amazing. The other things, nothing else is really worth testing. This is just a stat increase, so it doesn't change the gameplay. This again, it's just a stat increase. It doesn't change the gameplay. I mean, it'd be nice on AoE and stuff, but that's just what it is. It doesn't change any mechanics, so it's not worth really showing off much. The other one is the Execute Ring, but Execute is pathetic. I'll show you. You'll see how little it hits for. It's just pretty pathetic. So if we can get it proc, although the internal cooldown is probably going to prevent that. Go along merrily. There you go. See, 190k. I probably wasn't in rage though when I did that just then. I don't know how. There we go. See if it's crit. There you go. 180k. Jesus, it's propping a bit. But you know, I get 200k. And I'm not paying attention to my rotation at all. It's just basically hitting whatever's on cooldown. That's how I'm playing this game. Oops. But I'm still of the opinion this is so much more fun than playing arms. I mean, this is furious. This is fun as hell. And when AoE comes around, you know, there's not so much setup to get ready. There's arms, you know, arms you gotta have your artifact trade up. You gotta be ready. Maybe a Blade Storm or a Ravager or something. I mean, yes, in this build you do need your artifact ability up as well to do some really mad AoE. But if you don't, you can spam Whirlwind, and it's still not that bad. It's still okay. Yeah, it's simple. It's just nice. But yeah, that's that. Again, it's not competing with Raging Blow, even hitting the target behind me. Raging Blow again, still hitting like a boss. Yeah, so, and Execute's coming in down here. So my biggest Execute main hand was 221k. Biggest offhand 194k. Pathetic. Forget the ring. For Fury, just forget about it. Stick with the Rage Helm or the Cloak, or perhaps a combination of the two, and when you're going to go into AoE situations, you'll drop one of them. I'm not sure which one yet, but yeah. There it is. Chuz.